and no they die. I've been playing since diapers, so I've developed good skill. When payday hits every day I'm hustling, looking for the bargains in Goodwill thrift stores. I think on the remote, so I play till my thumbs are stiff. So wanna go Street Fighter toe to toe, y'all stupid. Hit 'em with a Duke, every top spot I've took it. Sega, Nintendo, Atari, Neo Geo. I'm racking up my scores while my armpits racking B.O.
Racking up my scores while my armpits racking B.O.
It's playtime, so say hi to Gay Bites.
What's going on there, YouTubers? This is Chuckles from Likes to Game with Chuckles, and here is another weekly Yay Bye. It's been really cold in South Texas for a while. I know you guys up north, oh, they ain't cold for shit. Yeah, it's cold to us, okay? A little thing of black ice, the whole city shuts down, alright? So, also too, that also affects going out to, you know, flea markets and whatnot, and trying to actually go find things. So a lot of the stuff I found today, or through the week, were from Goodwills and pawn shops. But let's get to it. Let's start off, because I like to bring a little nostalgia. This is something, this is not really, I mean, it was made back in the 80s, but I think they sold it a couple years back at Walgreens. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street candy bowl. And it's pretty cool. When you ever put your hand in there, the claw will come down, just like the other one with the monster. But this one was pretty cool because it actually was Freddy Krueger. This thing doesn't work anymore, but it still plays like his voice. So every time you put your hand in, it'll talk. Yeah. So yeah, I paid $1.50 for this at Goodwill. I just thought it was pretty cool, especially I'm a horror buff. Sorry if I screwed that up, but for $2 you can't go wrong. I'm probably gonna put my change in there if I actually get this working. People are like, oh, change, and like, you know. So also, this was pretty cool. I went to the Goodwill the other day, and they actually had VHS on sale, like 5 for $1. So they're pretty much made on like 20 cents each. But I ended up finding 2 Dreamcast games there, and they sold it for me literally for 20 cents each. And I kind of shit myself because, you know, finding Dreamcast game for one at a Goodwill is kind of hard, because you never really see them at Goodwill or in the wild, and if you do, they're always sports games. And 2, they were only 20 cents each. And, you know, first one is Quake 3 Arena. That's for 20 cents. It's complete with manual and the disc. It does have a crack, but you can always replace the cases. Got that for 20 cents. And the one I've been looking for a while, Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare. 2 discs, manuals and games are complete. It's literally like brand new, dude. Like the CD has not been touched or scratched or whatnot. Both of them are in here. So disc 1 and disc 2 and manual, 20 cents. This usually goes for like 20 to 17 bucks on eBay and online. And of course, when you see them at resellers, they're like, oh, $30, you know. So 20 bucks for those on Goodwill. Thank you very much. You know, I talk a lot of shit about Goodwill, for the fact that a lot of times you go to like different Goodwills and like, oh, just because it has Mario on it, it's like 40 bucks or 20 bucks, and they have systems like PlayStation 1 for like $30. But you know, there is some Goodwills out there that actually, you know, have cheap games. They're actually still considered a thrift store, and not trying to sell the crap for like retail price. So big thumbs up to that Goodwill. And of course, there's that other Goodwill I go to, that real shitty one we have to dig and work for. I found a couple games there as well. A couple of Sega Genesis games. Got these for like $2 each. It's Mickey's Ultimate Challenge. I think there's like puzzle games with Mickey Mouse in it, but you know, I pretty much like anything Disney on the 16-bit and 8-bit consoles, so there you go with that. And I just got it because it was there, and it was $2. Barney's Hide and Seek game. So I'm guessing this is like a Where's Waldo, but with Barney. I mean, how can you miss a big purple dinosaur? I guess they found a way. So found those 2 for $2 each. At a flea market, and I'm not a soccer fan, or care for soccer. I mean, I know it's a very probably the most popular sport in the world, but I'm really an American football fan. But you know, for everybody else, I found FIFA World Cup 2002 for the PlayStation 2. Only reason why I got it because it was a little old lady, and she was selling it for $1. So I got this and Sphinx and the Curse of the Mummy for the Xbox for $1. Those are the only 2 games she had complete with the manuals and all that, so I ended up picking them up. So, you can't pass games for $1, in my opinion, no matter what it is. At Goodwill, I found Banjo-Kazooie for $5. Labels, price tags still on there. This is one of my favorite Nintendo 64 games, and every time I try to buy it, it's way over $20, and I really have to be in a good mood and a fat pocket to actually pay $20 for a video game. Just for the fact that I find them cheap all the time, and it pretty much spoiled me to the point where like, oh, a $10 game, fuck that, you know, I'll find it later on. And that's work sometimes, you know. I find like that Hyperstone Ninja Turtles, it's like $40, and I found it for $10. I would pay $10 for that for the fact that it's so expensive. So to find Banjo-Kazooie for $5, jack that shit like it was a fucking crack or something. I don't know. I'm not good with things like that. Anyways, these were also found at a flea market. They were marked at $5, but he gave me to me for $2 each because I bought more than one. F-Zero for the Super Nintendo. This is just a really good racing game for the Super Nintendo, and it's very, very common. Just to pick it up for $2, I had to pick it up because I already have a copy. I may use it for trade value in case someone needs it, because you know, not to have this in your collection in Super Nintendo, there's something wrong with you. So yeah, $2, found that. Glover for the Nintendo 64. I used to see ads for this in like video game magazines all the time, and I never gave two shits about it. Honestly, I can't remember what the gameplay looks like. I just know this was seen a lot in ads, so I'll give it a shot and see what it's like. If not, I'll just end up getting rid of it. And Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo. I always played the Sega Genesis versions of Jurassic Park because they were cooler. Because you can play with the dinosaur, or you play with the... I mean, everyone played with the dinosaur, the raptor. And I remember seeing screenshots for the Super Nintendo and Nintendo version. It was just a overhead shot of a guy with a laser gun or whatnot. So I never really played it because it didn't look cool enough. So Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo needs a little cleanup work on it. But I picked that up for $2 as well. These right here, I just literally got today at a pawn shop. They were buy one get one free. So of course equal or lesser value. So I found 2 of them. Dante's Inferno for the Xbox 360. I read the book and I seen a couple of short movies about it. You know, it's some Renaissance knight looking for his chick, but he has to go to like the different stages of hell to find her. But the thing is cool is like it's kind of like a God of War ripoff. The graphics look amazing. So and it's made by EA Games. I'm not a big fan of EA. They always seem to fuck around. But that's not the reason why I bought that. I wanted to get something free. I mean, it wouldn't matter which one I bought because they're both $7.99. But I ended up getting Raiden for a 360. Raiden is one of my all-time favorite shoot 'em ups. If you never played Raiden, I suggest you find an arcade or emulator or whatnot and find Raiden and play it. I mean, it's pretty repetitious, but it's still fun. The graphics look amazing. If you can dodge like 1,000 bullets, I mean, it's gotten really bad at the shoot 'em ups. Like they get all fucking crazy and whatnot. So yeah, got this one free. Buy one get one free. The case is a little jacked up, so I'm trying to replace that. And I got one more thing.
Foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Bedtime stories. All brand new. Straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Back Mongol. Fucking polar bear. Yeah, I got a couple polar bears in my room. It's so damn cold in here. Anyways, I found this. It's the Manser light gun at that shitty ass Goodwill. I'm not sure if it's complete. I think I'm missing a scope. I'm not sure if this works off the TV or you actually have a thing on it, like the Super Nintendo one. So I found this. It was $1.99 because it's considered a toy. It actually fits pretty well, especially for a grown man like myself. But a little further down, I ended up finding the box. And just to find the box with it, and it cost $1.99 because I pretty much just put it in here and like, yeah, this is one piece and like $1.99. You can't go wrong, especially finding something like this with the box. It's kind of unusual. And I also did a little sneaky thing. I found a couple GameCube manuals, and I ended up sticking them in the box, thinking, yeah, they're part of the game or whatnot, you know. So I pretty much ganked these. Stealing is wrong. Super Mario Sunshine, the manual for the GameCube. Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube. Nintendo GameCube, whatever this is. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen this. Need for Speed Carbon for the 360 manual. And 007 Agent Under Fire manual. And Need for Speed Underground 2 manual for the GameCube. So I ended up just sticking it in the box. I'm like, yeah, that's part of it. And they would not charge me a lot anyways. They probably charged me like $1 for all of them. But still, I saved $1. But yeah, got it in the box. Still pretty cool. And that's pretty much it for this week, you know, because, you know, I don't really get to go and do a lot of things now because I recently got promoted in my job. And I'm working a lot more hours, well over 40 hours a week. And I don't get weekends off no more. So when I do work weekends, I get off around 12 o'clock, and I usually there by really early morning, and half the good shit's gone. But every blue moon, I'll get to hit a Goodwill or a flea market, and I'll find shit. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing this, you know. Like I said, I can do them if I can do them for the fact that if I had the stuff to show off. And again, thank you very much for watching and supporting the show. I love reading your comments about, you know, oh, that brought me back, or oh, I remember that, or I remember this. Just the comments like that, and I do try to reply to them. It's just when sometimes I get off of work, I just go home and plop, fall asleep, boom. It's like I gotta go back to sleep again because I fell asleep because I get up so early. But again, thank you very much for the support. Again, subscribe and share Hatchet TV Networks, and of course my channel, Lights Again with Chuckles. And until then, this is Chuckles from Lights Again with Chuckles, and you have a very good day.